Over here, if you please.
Never should have taken this shift. Not ruins your day. Like
Well
Eljo.
met.
Am I finishing this?
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for...
Just one of each ring is fine. Yeah, I'll keep that actually. They just absolutely don't sell anything. Okay, selling does tick down. Okay, good to know.
Sale. Much obliged.
Oh wait, do you
Well
have
met.
new shit to buy? You do not.
Much obliged. Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Oh, by the way, do you guys notice that the icons on the map are colored now? That's a mod. I don't even understand how that isn't already in the base game.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Of course.
We're here, Master.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for... Well, you best get to it then.
Frey, follow me.
Why? Are you telling me that horse buds are only down there?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I shan't let them harm you.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Get destroyed.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Shall we report our results? We now have all the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post haste. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Overconfidence kills as surely as any blade. We can prevail here, but only if we keep our wits about us.
Here we are.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
We'd best report back. Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
There
Good
is
hit,
some
Master.
frame rate drop here.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and
Many thanks for opening up.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job.
Well, here's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
goblins, Master!
Ignore them. I need these though.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success! And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
My gadgets are at your disposal.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
The Moonglow haven't respawned? Wow.
What a view!
I've you to thank for that new recruit, aye? The lad's well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant. Need I explain further? I test my steel against yours, friend. What say you? Care to spar with me a bit?
Sure.
Glad to hear it. Follow me, then. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, loses. Simple enough, eh? Seeing as you're no warrior, you do well to strike when I'm off balance. Let's begin. Fight well. Seems I expected how much of you. I dare say I needed that. You've my thanks. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known has e'er troubled to. A commendable sort you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all the good you've done me.
Sir Baron, you must come, and quickly. A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your aid.
My thanks for the report. I'll go at once. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'd fain have you at my side, friend, if you'd be willing to join the fray. Quick! I here! Watch my back!
Wait for the new equipment to come.
You lost to Baron. Well, I'm a mage, my good sir. A mage. And you are a two-handed warrior. I don't know what you expected out of it.
Well, it's not my duty.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That doesn't sound like goblin.
Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops charged us out of nowhere, wounded and enraged. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt 'twill return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? 'Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long afore I'm forced to resign from my post.
What?
I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm bestian, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get them trained up as best I can.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This shan't go down well.
You
We're to
learned-
see this
oh.
letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Allow me to guide.
This shan't go down.
We're not going to use that yet. Wait, did I go in this cave? I did not. Why?
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best travelled?
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us.
Oh, right. I need the rogue cliff scaler, probably. I'm kind of glad we're almost maxed out on this vocation. Yeah, we got 4,000 more and then we're maxed out.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Right you are.
Ox cart.
Well met.
Right there. Makeshift jail key.
Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melv after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable.
Light arrow. Recovers health. Boost strength. Makeshift jail key. We don't really need the makeshift jail key. We have the actual jail key. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to return it after we finish the quest. But there should
heavier and our purse is far lighter.
There should
To
be
prepare for after all.
a
Can't afford to cut corners.
what the hell do you call them? Forger?
What are you up to?
Ah, I just remembered. None among us specialize in close quarters combat.
I mislike our odds in a melee.
Surely not.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty.
I am well enough, thank you.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
But enough business could be better. But I'm scraping by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so exaltation is already oh no, we have perpetuation. So what's exaltation? Augments your stamina recovery speed. Meh. Very meh.
Do come again.
Have you need of me?
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. They ill favor living alongside the people of other... I understand their reluctance. Not to mention their tongue is a...
Well met, sir. How might I be... service?
Yeah, see, these are the special books I needed, I think. High Thunder Mine.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, I need to go to a counterfeiter or forger. Make more stuff. Who am I supposed to bring this stupid thing to? To Leonard. Leonard? He's behind me.
I live life as I please.
Naomi?
Work done graciously is work what to do.
That was the old man. There he is.
We have arrived.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help?
Sure.
Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report our results?
That Lady Margaret's a kindly...
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long. Where are the saurians?
To the quick!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess.
Oh.
Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
Trevo mine is but as...
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding...
Our destination is rather distant.
Oh, these are the monster calling locales.
Perhaps
Got it.
we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Would you mind coming over here?
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
You have my support.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I go where fortune...
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Let's say we get assailed by 2 griffins this time.
Still too early to set out.
If we do, I will be pretty happy.
ready. Our foes are armed.
You'll not live to regret this.
Level up. Nice. 9 to magic. Damn.
Should I get up to today?
What the?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Sit down, dude.
Should I get up to today?
Can't help but see a turncoat and everything.
Shame to hit the sack. We're still in the... I shan't let them harm you.
Wolves! Hey, 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 hey!
Together we are indomitable.
Once more. Boy, what are you playing at?
Our link has the same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magic.
We'll pull through yet.
Watching me.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
God damn it.
Follow me, if you would.
The explosion destroyed the cart? Are you kidding me? We didn't even make it out of the fucking valley.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look. We've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. That was superb, Arisen.
I don't see any statue up there.
Great, follow me. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. We are under attack!
I can't allow any further harm to come to you.
Dude. I fucking hate this.
Here and now!
Chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I mean, I could use a fairy stone. You know what? Let's use a fairy stone.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Oof, the frame rate. So bad.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Might as well take a look while you're here.
Oh my god, it costs so much. Oh my god, it costs so much.
Here, eh?
We can't buy back, right? Yeah. There's no buyback.
Many thanks.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
The longer the journey, the more supplies we'll require.
Right you are.
Oh,
Yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
I'm not giving... Wait. Hunter's bow. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if
the goblins let. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know some.
Yeah, okay. Hunter's bow is a no. So 177.
One taught them a lesson at least.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it.
Sure.
Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Over here, if you please.
Say, have I seen you around?
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my story entertain you?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Our hero oft forgotten.
Shift in the chain of command.
History, in spite of his word, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
But who among them can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day. Aye, got some coin to spare you. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach.
How do I see the time of day? Where's the time of day? Is it in this? No.
The better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared
I'm like
close
skipping
was
hours
being
and
seen
hours, by the
from
way.
afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day.
There we go. Thank God. Hmm. Oh, I can't be too close. Okay. Oh, wait, let's save. We don't want to. Can you imagine not skipping time with cheat with that? Jesus. I can't.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford.
What was it I had to do?
Well met. Seems it's just another way to save your own skin.
Common quarter. The frame rate is way better in the city compared to the last time I was here, by the way.
What should I do? What to do? I have no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need for true. Thank you ever. I'm sure you'll find the pretty... Boy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful. These should brighten the sisters. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whom all you have to do is find a silver stone. Put it under your pillow, but there's the problem. I've been looking. Would you find a silver stone and bring it for true? And I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look. Say, aren't you curious? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father, I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the Gracious Hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Miss Daphne.
Oh, it's so shiny.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
God damn it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing.
Oh no.
Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Might I propose we seek out new information?
Right you are.
Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
There's no hope left.
It is my duty to devote my...
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
This place never fails to...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Well, I guess we're doing this.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
You didn't light up a torch?
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain.
Rarely have I felt so empty.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
Right you are.
Boy, hurry up.
A fine display of skill.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.